Hey guys, today we have a Canon Pixma TS3522 printer, and I'm going to show you how to get inside of this printer if you need better access than just from this area right here. So this is the door that opens and you can pretty much get in there, but if you want to, if you feel like there's more paper jams in there, or you need to clean inside of it and you need to or check the printer connections, this is the video that will help you do that. So stay with us and let's get right to it. Okay, in order for us to do this job, we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. So just a regular X is what they call it sometimes, but it's just a Phillips head screwdriver. Looks like a plus sign. We're going to remove a few screws. I'm going to show you where they're at. Okay, first let's have the printer off and disconnect it from the electricity. So we're going to have two screws right here, one there and another one right here that we're going to remove. Then after that, we're going to lift this panel right here, like the panel cover, control panel, and there's going to be 3 screws under it that hold the control panel, and there's going to be a screw under it. So let's get right to it. I'll show you how to do that. So we're just going to remove this one. I'm using this one because it's better with, it has like a magnet at the tip of it versus what I have on my screw gun. And I'm gonna need that over here especially. So we got these two out, and we're gonna go to this side right here. I'm gonna put it like this so you kind of have a better view, like that here. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna lift this panel, it's cover of the control panel. So we're just gonna go around. It's not gonna be as easy as it may look, but you can maybe use a flathead screwdriver to help you with it, but I found just push it towards one side and lift the other side would be best. Like I'm pushing this side and lifting this. There we go. Looks like we didn't break any clips here, which is a good thing. If you do break one, it's no big deal. Just make sure you get it out of here so it's not in the printer somewhere. So now we have this one, and it has 3 screws on here that we need to remove. Okay, so this one. Then we have a screw right here. And there's one right here. Put those aside. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and lift this panel right here, but be careful, it's connected right there, and it's also connected on this side. So you can just flip it over like that. You don't have to disconnect this cord, but it would probably be safer. So I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect this. This is how it goes. Make sure when you put it back in, you put it in the right way with these golden contacts facing the contacts on this connection here. So we got another one right here, and it's looped around this. Then we just disconnect it. There we go. So we got the control panel off, and now we have two screws in here, or just one. It's that one right there. Don't remove these 2. These are for the scanner access. So if you have a scanner, if you want to get inside of a scanner, you remove these 2 and then you slide them over, but we're not doing that. We're just removing this screw right here. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 6th screw that we're removing. And they're all going to be the same size, so you don't have to worry about which one goes where. They're all going to go, like if you mix them, it's fine. They're all the same. So we have this, we have those removed. Now what we do is we're just going to lift this panel from this side, and you will notice that it's kind of hanging on to something over here. It's just like basically a clip kind of tab there. Before we pull this up, let's make sure we disconnect the scanner wire. It just pulls out like that here. It's just when you're going to pull the top up, and if you have this wire connected, it might damage it, so it's just best to disconnect it. It's the only one that's connected to the top part. And then a very important part is make sure we have this door open, because it's latched onto here and you're going to have a problem pulling the top up if this is closed there. So make sure the cartridge door is open. Okay, and now we're just going to go ahead and pull from the back, and you can kind of like pull it straight up, and you may have some struggle right here, but it shouldn't be much, honestly. So that's how you lift the top up. If you have this one disconnected, you should be able to just lift it up. This is our control panel's wire that we can just feed through when we're putting it together. So this gives you a good access to cleaning the timing strip, making sure there isn't any residue here or any paper that's been jammed in there, and also gives you a better access to cleaning the pickup roller right here if you're having paper feed issues. So that's a good thing to do, is just to get in there and just have your printer maintained. So to put this back, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna feed this wire through here. We can pick it up later even if we put it on, but feed this part in. And this one here, this tray could be in the way, so make sure you don't damage that. Make sure it clips in everywhere and it's like level with everything else here. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and connect the wire the way it's positioned. Just gonna make sure it's in there, side to side, before we push it in, just to make sure we're connecting it properly. That's in there. Then we're going to go ahead and connect our control panel. Well, first let's put the screw back in here. One that goes there. It's the front left corner here. The one that was hidden under the control panel. So we got that one in there. Okay, we got that screw. Now we're going to put this back, so you can see kind of how it's positioned in its own way. This wire right here, it's curled up in a certain way, and that's how we want to connect it. So it's kind of like this here, and then the contacts are on top here, and we're gonna put the wire back in just like so. We're going to lay this down. We're going to loop this around a couple times and connect it here. Probably best to connect it then loop it. There we go. After that's done, just kind of loop it around to have it all organized. There we go. Now we can put this back and put the screws back in. Once again, the location of the screws are this location and this here. So we're already put the screws in there. I'm just gonna tighten them. And this one. After we're all done with that, we just have 2 more screws in the back, but for now let's just go ahead. You can go ahead and check if the printer is connected, everything is connected properly. You can just go ahead and plug it in and see if that's the case before you put it all back together. Put these two screws back, and then we're going to be done. There we go. So that's pretty much how you get inside of the printer. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.